Yeah.
Alright, welcome everyone. My name's T4 Ruben. I'm joined here today with Smurf Blossom. Smurf, hello.
Hello.
We're here for the Black Watchtower competition week 4, and today we're going to be looking at the game of Pingu's Preschool versus Nordic Spectre. Both academy teams, and representing the North and the South. Great match coming up. What do you think, Smurf?
I don't know, to be honest, I haven't seen much of Nordic Spectre, but I've seen a bit of PPS, to be honest. I think I've casted a Nordic Spectre game, but it was really long ago, so I just have really bad memory. So I'm going to expect a lot of 2-2-2, because the roll lock's coming in like 2 days. Either that or people are just going to run goats for like the memories, but I don't want to expect too much goats anyway.
Alright. Well, just a matter of time before we begin the game. If we take a look at both teams, of course we were there last week for the Battle of Antarctica, seeing PPS play. What do you think they are going to bring today?
I don't know, I feel like they might actually use defensive alts this time, which, God forbid, dude. Defensive alts, never heard of them. But like, I feel like they might have learned their lesson of they really need those defensive alts if they want to win these fights and they want to win the game. So they probably might bring that in. We also have a new player, which is Pump. Who can play any support, so very interesting. We'll see how that works anyway. So I'm not sure. I haven't seen much of Nordic Spectre, so I don't know what kind of comps they're gonna run.
Yeah, it's a mystery for me too. What they're gonna run. But that makes it even more exciting. I think I've seen people like likes of Karwu and Raging Giant play before. Eunice also seen before.
Raging Giant is on Arctic Spectre, the academy team for Nordic Spectre. So
right.
That's why I think he's a main tank player for them. So he's just filling in while they're missing a player.
All right.
Just waiting for it to start up then, and we'll see how it works. First map is Lijiang Tower. Very interesting.
Yeah, we got
a variety of comps. Oh, sorry, you go.
Yeah, we got new. It's a new week, of course. So we have new maps. We have Lijiang Tower. We got Paris, Rialto, and Blizzard World. And what do you think of those maps?
Dude, just Orisa Hog, like, what am I? Orisa Hog, like, there's nothing to say. Lijiang Tower, probably mainly Orisa Hog. I don't know, maybe in the indoors one, very small chance that you'll see Orion Zarya, very small chance. I don't know about the others. I feel like you're just going to run the Orisa Hog still. It's going to be dominated by Orisa Hog. You might run the goats for memories, but I feel like most people have been practicing their 2-2-2 right now. So they're not really comfortable in running goats or triple DPS at this moment, since they've been putting most of their effort into the 2-2-2 roll lock. So I'd just be expecting Orisa Hog, maybe probably some Mei, just because of how Mei has really been affecting the what's it called? Well, I've just gone blank. The meta. There we go. I forgot the word. So it's just going to be interesting. Support line can really change up. You might see some BAF, you might see some Mercy. So just
Zenyatta,
yeah, might be interesting on what we see, to be honest.
All right.
First map, let's
Without
see.
further ado, let's get in Control Center, Lijiang Tower.
This is the one that I was on. Maybe Ryan Zarya. Very small chance you'll see Ryan Zarya. If the team wants, they can go goats, but it depends on how comfortable the goats is for them. So I would really be expecting either a brawl comp or just like Orisa Hog holding on point. Probably Orisa Hog, just because of the meta. But I don't know. You can expect the best or look for the worst.
Yeah, surprisingly, we saw yesterday a lot of variety in comps, as well as the tank lineup. So maybe a little bit of surprise, maybe a bit more Ryan Zarya, maybe a bit more Winston Diva. We'll see. We're just gonna have to take a look.
Ryan Zarya. It seems like the other team is gonna run Ryan Zarya. What is this, dude? I would expect a lot more Orisa Hog. Ryan Zarya is good if you were gonna run like a hard brawl comp, which seems that Nordic Spectre is going to run with the Mei and Reaper. They're going to try isolate someone, I guess, and then just push hard onto it. We really can't see what PPS is running at. Ryan D.Va with a Brawl comp. So I feel like that's just a bit inferior, just because Zarya is a lot better with Brawl. But never mind, Orisa D.Va.
Yeah.
So that's going to be very interesting. Lucio going in the back. He's going to stay on point while the team just tries engaging. Oh, wall coming through. Walling off supports for the meantime. Oh, huge anti coming through, getting 2, but the Mei can just go cryo freeze whenever he wants. Ryan pushing up, almost gets frozen, barrier almost going down, D.Va frozen. Oh, huge wall coming in onto the Zarya, has to use personal, might get killed here. And that's a pick coming in for PPS, they can just push aggressive now. Ryan still pushing an aggressive, huge anti going onto the Ryan, they can't get those heals down. And Nordic Spectre still finds the cap onto the point. Pigs coming in through both ways. Pump going down for PPS, getting rezzed instantly though. And PPS just pushing up with the advantage that they have, taking their time, not really minding too much about how much percentage on the point. Shatter coming through, only getting the Mercy. Doesn't get the follow-up though, but they still pick off the Reaper. Huge pick. Oh, Ordnance going down as well. That's 2 down for PPS. They might lose this fight and not even have captured the point. Mace, I don't know what they're doing. They're staggering themselves at this point. Orisa trying to run away with the Mei. Huge staggers coming in. Reaper popping off, getting the triple.
Yep.
That's huge right there. Good play from the Ryan, just constantly putting pressure on the front line, not letting them push forward, honestly. Huge DPS play as well. Just very good play from Nordic Spectre. The Reaper for PPS is going all around the left side, has his ult. Probably going to look for the pick onto the Ana. Looking for this right now. He's pushing around, gonna go for the Ana, gets a few shots in, gets swept instantly! Huge sleep! PPS using their... both male coming
out now.
Oh, huge freeze onto the Ryan. Oxenal getting the pick onto Black Knuckles.
Oh,
huge triple coming in from Reaper.
Yeah, the ults and the kills for Nordic Spectre so far.
Just another thing, Black Knuckles has switched off the Orisa to the Ryan, but it's kind of a late switch if you're running this kind of brawl comp.
Yeah.
And now since they're playing at the choke, PPS is just too scared to push forward because of the wall. PPS getting quite low.
Going through.
Oh, huge grab coming through. Getting 2.
The big freeze.
Oh, big slam! And Ryan's just popping off! Oh, gets left though, denying him the kills. No. The play of the game, not his anymore.
No one will be able to touch now.
He's gonna go for the touch. He's not gonna be able though. Huge wall coming through. Nice, 100-0 coming in for Nordic Spectre. Really good brawl comp play, honestly. The next map, if it's, I think it's called Control. No, it's not. Which one's the one where it's like to the side of the point? It has the cliff. I don't know that one, but you can still run. Yeah, this one. You can still run brawl comp here, but we'll see. Honestly, I feel like Nordic isn't going to switch off their comp because they feel quite comfortable and they did really well against PPS here, so I wouldn't expect them to switch. PPS coming in for a few switches though, switching to the double sniper, very interesting. And another, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like that's a bit weird since you're playing the Ryan Zarya. We're switching to the Orisa Hog. Oh, and the other team switching to triple DPS with this Spectre. Oh, never mind. Fair Mercy Doom. Not even a Mercy. What is this, dude?
It's a quad DPS even.
Yeah, quad DPS. They can't even Fair Mercy properly. Hammond trying to get the boops. Oh, bit of lag there on my part, so I can't even see what's happening anymore. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
huge boop.
Doesn't get anyone though.
So much space.
Mercy's just
I
flying
think
out.
He got the Orisa off. Oh, huge pick coming onto pump. Tracer getting that crucial pick. Oh, Hanzo gets the Sombra though. Picks going both ways, but it seems that Nordic is just getting more picks.
Yep.
Mercy really doing her job, like getting absolutely good heals here, not letting anyone die. Quad DPS apparently is just not a good comp for PPS to run against.
See a switch coming up now as well.
Yeah.
The D.Va.
You're gonna need the Ashe to focus the Pharah here, but most of the time once the Ashe focuses Pharah, you'll see that the Mercy will just hop onto the Pharah, so that's gonna be a bit of a problem. Hanzo standing on high ground trying to get the pick. Gets the Doomfist, huge pick coming through. Mercy might try go for the res, but it's a bit risky. Through. Oh, that's big. Hammond Mine's coming through, not getting anyone though.
Meanwhile, the res on the...
Oh, but now it's an even fight, it's 5v5. Res getting put onto the Doomfist, and Pharah getting the pick onto the Moira. D.Va the Lucio getting cut off by themselves. Weren't able
Sorry,
to
getting the
picked
pick,
off
but
though.
getting
Oh
traded.
no, dude!
Oh!
That's big oof for that Doom. And PPS is just struggling to get onto this point. Oh, the Hammond getting taken down. This is their chance to push forward here. Ordnance getting quite a few picks, honestly, doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
Oh, but Moira getting picked down. Picked off
Yuna, once again.
top by herself. Oh, but they're not able to
Meanwhile, far on
stabilize.
12
Soundfire
HP,
coming
yes, she
through.
does.
Oh, pick
Shai
coming
getting picked
onto
for
the Reaper.
team.
Huge
Will be enough.
EMP, getting everyone on point. Denying the bongos and everything. Boop coming onto the Orisa, just as some extra BM.
Yeah, and that's the cleanup. Coming
Good
through.
DPS play coming from Nordic Spectre, honestly. Ooh, Ordnance finds the pick onto the Tracer, but will they be able to touch in time? Farah's going behind, going for the barrage! Gets both supports! Oh, Jesus.
That is huge!
And Ash might be able to touch. No, gets booped away. Just not able to touch. Oh no, Bob doesn't make it to point.
Hammy
But
perhaps.
they have a Hammond on point. Hammond Diva on point. Trying to stall it out as long as they can for the team to come back. But our Nordic Spectre just has point control. Nothing they can do. Oh! Hammond getting picked out. Yeah, and Nordic just stabilizing now. They just win the fight.
You're not going anywhere.
Oh, the
Yeah, it looks like that's
crouching.
gonna be it.
The tactical crouching.
First map.
Nordic Spectre absolutely rolling on the first map.
Yeah.
Maybe just not PPS's map, honestly.
I'm afraid not.
Yeah,
Big
problem.
minds coming through.
They kind of alternated between Brawl and PPS alternated between Brawl and Orisa kind of comp. First point, they should have just gone full Orisa Hog if they wanted to run the Orisa. The Orisa Diva's not really going to do much if there's not that much high ground control. There's the bit on the top on first point, but it's not going to really get much value. So they really struggled there because the Diva Orisa it's not as good to work together as the Orisa Hog if you're going to run it on a comp on a map that doesn't have that high ground. So they just struggled a bit there against the Brawl comp, which just ran straight at them. And since they didn't have the damage output of the Hog, they couldn't really push them back or the halt hook combos.
All right. A pretty strong performance coming out from Nordic Spectre.
Yeah. Really running not expected comps.
What are we saying? MVPs so far? It's only been one map, and a lot of things can change. But
I'm
who's
not sure.
standing out? To
I
us
feel like
so far?
my alt account is doing quite well on the main tank. I'm not gonna lie. We're putting in the work, especially with Hammond. He was making so much space. Just like I think I saw him only die once on the second point, which is quite good if you're playing Hammond. To be honest, he really evaded them, and only having the Mercy as the solo heal, so he was really playing around that very well. So I think that was done quite well. And Ordnance, I feel, did really well in the Hanzo, constantly getting picks, but it was kind of struggling just because they weren't able to push through with the Orisa Hog. They weren't really doing the Orisa Hog hook combos properly. But I feel like he stands out with the DPS play because he was like the only thing actually pushing the team forward there. So I feel like he did quite well. And then who was the Mercy for Nordic Spectre, because that was quite good playing Mercy and just keeping the Hammond alive and all the other 4 DPSs. So I can't remember who the Mercy was, but that was quite good coming in from Nordic Spectre, honestly, the Mercy.
Yeah.
Next map is Paris. Probably
Paris,
bunker comps
everyone's favorite map. Smile.
Absolutely. I haven't had to Q dodge that map for you ever.
We don't talk about that anymore. All right. Coming in, it's Paris map 2. What do you expect? A lot of bunker, maybe.
Bunker, just bunker. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Sim coming in from attack, trying to get around the bunker and just straight to point. But usually it doesn't work out unless you know how to use it properly. So defense, I'd expect something like Orisa Hog. If you're a bit cheeky, go for the Bastion. Maybe the bit of the League strats with the Winston instead of the Hog, then the Sombra, and all that good stuff. But probably a May, Orisa Hog, Mercy,
yeah,
Bab.
Stone Cold Bunker.
Yeah, probably that anyway. I wouldn't really expect much else. No. Nordic Spectre running the Fair Mercy with the Bastion, just going pure cancer, not really, no respect whatsoever. And we're seeing a triple DPS Fair Mercy comp coming through, with the win condition being the Nano Blade, which is quite good, especially with the EMP. So that's going to be very powerful. If they get that EMP Nano Blade, that's an easy point. If they are able to play that. But at the same time, the Fair Mercy is still a threat, since they don't have a technical hard counter. Unless the SC can take out the other Fair Mercy, then they're going to struggle a bit there against that Fair. Yep. So this is going to be very interesting. And I feel like Tunax wants the Fair to dominate, wants the Fair to keep like this guy, so he's going to just focus SC as hard as possible. This is going to be very interesting. Attack starting off. Both Fair spotting each other. Now this is just going to be interesting. Oh, first rocket getting through onto the Mercy. That's quite good. SC gets picked off instantly. Huge pull coming through. Mercy's cut off. Is about to get a pick off. And that's huge staggers coming through. Now they're going to have to wait. That's 30 seconds wasted for the attack. Fair knows that he has that space. Push forward a little bit. Sombra for PPS is in the back line, just getting ready to set up. And if you notice where the Hammond is, the positioning, I feel like he's going to go behind and he's going to try boop at Orisa or the Hog off so they can get the pick. So just watch out for that anyway. He's just probably waiting for the Fair Mercy to come back.
Yeah.
Oh,
also,
Hammond going in now. And gets both the tanks off. Going in for the dive now. Oh, Immortality coming through. SC getting picked off. And they're not able to get the picks.
A big Immortality
huge hook coming onto the Genji. And another minute lost for PPS. Really struggling against this Bastion. The Fair is not able to do any work. Now they're switching from triple DPS to one. Oh no, they still have the triple DPS, but I forgot. They had the Hammond. Now they're going for the Orisa for a bit more shield, which is kind of iffy because they do have the Bastion and the Fair. Oh, Fair getting the pick onto SC. Junkrat might not be the best pick. Getting the double. Pushing aggressive now. Really wants to get play of the game. Using Justice, gets the Orisa and the Mercy! Stop this man, oh my god. Pump getting the snipe. Has been
stopped by Pumpio. Will the rest come through though?
It's not allowing it though.
Yeah.
So
she's gonna have to
they've got a good opportunity now. Once they all come back, they can push forward because the Fair is not back for a bit. But Fair does have movement abilities, so they'll have to do this fast. Genji pushing in, trying to get that ult charge. Gets hooked instantly.
Yeah.
Absolutely dominated. They've got an Ashe now pushing through the right side with the Sombra. Sombra's gonna go for the gonna try charge the EMP. And if you notice something, the Sombra still doesn't have EMP. 2 minutes have passed and still doesn't have EMP. Neither does the Genji. Only both supports have the ults.
Pumpio takes out Thersma.
Just not letting this Fair play. Doing more than a hit scan. Oh Jesus Christ.
And a few ults coming in. Nano Blade is almost ready.
But they might not have the EMP for a bit, so they're gonna have to. They either wait for it or they use it. They're gonna. I'd say if they use it without the EMP, they're just gonna wait for the Baptiste Immortality to go away.
Yeah.
But they're probably just gonna wait for
maybe
EMP.
a hack on the Baptiste.
Oh, big fire coming through, getting both. Oh, Ashe getting picked out by my ult count. These are big Fair plays coming through, honestly. Constantly getting those picks. Boops the Mercy away from the res. That's the ability wasted and the stagger counted. Sombra going in the back, getting ready for EMP. Oh, Nano Blade. He doesn't. Oh, he gets nanoed. Immortality coming through though, just before the EMP. Oh, that's big! Getting 3!
3k.
Probably gonna get more, to be honest. Oh, Hog ults him.
Yep.
Nordic trying to stabilize with the Fair Mercy.
Though. Gonna get some picks, but get picked off instead, and yeah, this
Orisa getting the pick. Not enough
PPS.
Though. Getting the points with 20 seconds remaining. Not bad. They used the win condition quite well, but they were just struggling to charge it because of the Fair pushing up too much on the other side. So it was really denying them space, and the fact that they had the Orisa barrier. So now
also switched to the comp now, and still have a few ults left. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Orisa Hog. They switched to the Orisa Hog, but with the Lucio. So they're gonna. Lucio is kind of an iffy pick with an Orisa Hog. It can work sometimes, but I wouldn't really use it. Just because it's like, you're not really using this kit to its fullest. Fair going behind for the sneaky ult. Let's see if he gets it off. Oh, gets Orisa finds the Fair, saw the gun just slightly. They're looking for the halt
SI gets the pick on the side sheet, that's huge.
Good pick. Halt coming through, oh, get
ult coming through.
but the deflect coming through! denying that Pharah ult.
Bob doing something in the back, getting Oxy.
Oh,
You
but
are Black
it seems like
Knuckles,
PPS
get
is winning the fight
Yuna.
currently. Bongo coming through. Reaper in the
Big
back line,
Bongo.
gets the Genji.
The kills coming
Breaking the
through
Bongo.
now.
He missed shots on the
YG
Bongo
getting
now.
a 3K.
Big Roadhog play.
Still no
switched the hammer
progress
for stall.
captured. It's a big stall coming through, and no one's really paying attention to this
Oh,
Hammond.
here it comes the Hammond stall.
Oh, this and the sleep anti-nade.
Oh,
That's big in
just,
Yuna.
that's big right there. Good Reaper play. Not even a bit of percentage coming through. Good stall
With
coming
that
through from
said,
Nordic.
there's still 2 picks coming through for PPS, but no, they're gonna have to retreat now. It's over. Let's see, they're almost up on that Nano Blade again, and no defensive ultimates. They got triple support now, really trying to keep their Orisa Hog and Reaper alive.
Trying to enable that Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
Reaper goats, but with Orisa Hog.
Oh, Hog gets slept. Can get up though. Bob coming through in the back.
Just denying that face. Nanoblade coming through. Will he get the picks? Orisa going down because of the Nanoblade. Oh, but the Reaper ult's getting 2 in the back. Will they still be
Make it
able
a
to win
3K, gonna get the
just
fourth. Yes, he
popping
does. Gets the Nano. He was already on fire. It was not
Gets
needed. But
5!
still
Just
gets
one more!
picks.
Come on, do it, Yuna, do it!
Yuna
Go!
shutting
Push aggressive!
down.
Do it, I believe in you!
Yuna
Big
shutting
Reaper
down the
ult for
attack was looking really good for PPS. They already had a tick, more than a tick. Coming through, ults were popped, and Yuna just drops in, gets the 2K, and keeps on killing.
Just
So the
better
whole
than
team is dead.
Oh, big pick coming through on
Saishi
the
getting
side.
picked off now.
Oh,
There's a little
Haltok
bit left
misses
in
though.
the open. And
No Haltok
now
coming
it's
through
forced
from both
back to
sides.
spawn.
Bongo gets taken out. Wasted ult. That's very unlucky. Oh, Halt.
Haltok
Good,
coming in. That's
and
a
the
big
sleep coming
Haltok.
through.
Whole Hog now. It's desperation time for PPS. Will they get this point?
Nope. They have gotten the first tick though, so they can, even if they don't win this, they still got that tick. Oh, big Hog ult. That might get their Hog and more. Oh, gets stunned out of it.
Gets stunned out though, but it's still
Oh,
gonna
Blade
pick.
coming through.
Saishi gets a pick as well.
2.
Yellowblade's
That's
coming
only making a
through.
third. Oh, the kills get yoing. And it seems like Nordic is huge Nano. Huge ults coming through for Nordic at the end there.
Nordic Spectre holding their ground after the first tick. Pretty good. Pretty good hold.
But they still got the first point and 45%, so they still have this minor chance of winning. But it does still seem like Nordic is playing, is being more dominant in this game. I'm not gonna lie.
So far.
Yeah, so probably we're gonna see a Orisa Hog coming in from Nordic, not Nordic, sorry, PPS, most definitely. But it might be different. They might run that Nanoblade comp, and you see they're trying to take a page out of a PDM's book with their Nanoblades.
Right.
Maybe not, maybe charging it just a bit slower than PDM, but they're still getting that value that they need. Just very unlucky that they're leaving their backline exposed, so Yuna is still getting those picks with Reaper, even though the Nanoblade's coming through. So I'm just interested in to see what's gonna come out here. Oh.
Yep.
Dive coming from Nordic, probably. And
Yeah,
double
looks
sniper Orisa Hog again, which is quite interesting.
Probably gonna be playing on the range. This might actually benefit the dive from
yeah,
Nordic
I feel like the
Spectre.
dive is gonna dominate this, just because double sniper is probably weakest against this, and not only that, on top of that, they have the Nanoblade win condition. And the EMP,
With the EMP as well.
So, I feel like once they dive in, even if they lose the fight, they're probably gonna have Nanoblade soon enough. Maybe not Ana, might not have Nano depending on where the barrier is placed and how it's gonna block off the heals, but they're probably gonna have Blade. So that's gonna fuck them up a lot. Sombra's gonna go
we're
around.
gonna have to see it now.
Going for the flank. Oh, almost gets out of invis by someone. Oh, almost gets
Haltok
Haltok,
coming
but still gets
through.
picked.
Yeah.
Huge pick. Now they're gonna have to
Cycling
wait.
through. The
Oh, and another
Ordnance
pick
gets
coming in
picking
from
Musashi.
Ordnance. Good picks coming through. And going back for the heals. Just gonna feed that Ana.
So far, double sniper working
It's
out.
working out. They got that ult at the start,
Getting
which
the
is quite
picks
good.
before they dive, that's absolutely massive. Because as soon as they dive, they're gonna be in a lot of trouble. But
Big dynamite coming through, getting 2.
yep, farming, just farming that ult, getting that boss.
Oh, and the dive's starting.
Yeah.
Oh, doesn't get a pick though. Oh,
Ordnance.
Yuna gets instantly picked, and Winston gets
Oxygen
shredded.
also gets picked.
And they're just not getting that much
Oh,
ult
coming
charge.
through. Yeah, this is.
Struggling a bit on that dive.
And the stagger on the diva, just leaving that. That's absolutely brutal.
Oh,
no.
and the pull. I feel like they're
Ordnance
struggling
just
with the
finishing
Halt
their
hooks, but the Halts
And
are
look
still
at the ult
huge.
economy.
Yeah, just a big difference.
Yeah. Anti coming
Making
through,
a few
but doesn't.
switches. Running Orisa Hog now. Oh, well, Yuna get picked, and no. They switched off the Genji now, so they don't have that Nanoblade win condition. Oh, going for the pull,
Also,
but the
it's
Hog's
coming
not there
through
to
with
get
the
it.
pull. That's
Huge
really
pull!
well executed.
3 down. That's a big dragon pull. And that's another reset for Nordic.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to back up, reset, and get ready for the next push. The Nano is kind of iffy now. You really...
Oh, Yuna gets picked off.
That's
Will
good
he be
pick,
res
but the
though?
res
Yes, he
will be
will.
coming through though. Nope. And it just seems like the double sniper is too much for them. Oh, pushing into the left, to the right room.
Oh, what a big
huge
pull.
pick. No res though for the Hog. Maybe in a few
Right
seconds
there.
actually. Bob coming through, gets slapped.
Bob being slapped, taken now.
Oh, but they wake him up. Getting a bit of
He will
value.
die now. Yep.
Oh, huge
They're looking-
pull. These pulls are
Oh.
absolutely insane from Black Knuckles, honestly. And Ordnance just doing what he does best. Just absolutely clicking those heads. Still, in my
Bob
opinion,
being
probably
thrown in last fight and already 50% on the new ult. That is massive.
Yeah.
Got some really good ultimate charge coming through.
I feel like I still stand with the Ordnance as what's it called MVP of the game on DPS, just because of how well he's been doing on Hanzo. He's been getting consistent picks, and he's just been doing his job all the time.
Very strong performance so far from
1 minute
DPS
remaining
Hanzo.
for the attack.
Yeah.
And it seems like Nordic is just all over the place. Hammond getting picked off by the Ashe. They kind of lost, I feel. They don't know what they're doing anymore. Nano
That's
coming
scary,
through, getting
yo. Nano
two
versus
down broken,
Junkrat.
yes.
I don't think I've seen
Riptide
that before.
getting nothing.
Riptide coming through, doesn't
Soundfire
get
coming through though.
Doesn't get much
let's see,
oxy.
like it.
Ordnance gets to pick on the Unas, being the superior Hanzo that he is.
Oh,
Gets
gets
his
the mercy
2K.
as well. Will he make it 3? Almost gets the 3rd.
And now just cleaning up. Junkrat, the Junkrat bombs do get Pumpio though, but I don't think it will be enough. Karwu.
Good stagger onto
setting it
the
behind now.
Hog. But he gets rezzed
that's-
by the Mercy who came back falcon.
It's-
Oh.
It's desperation time now for Nordic. They got no ults coming up, and it's the last fight. They can't. They need that.
They're
They
gonna
need
struggle
those
a lot.
ults.
Oh, almost
with
gets
Bob,
the boots,
or
gets
be-
shredded instantly. The
Yes.
Hammond's down already.
Oh,
Already
Bob
down
taking
one.
a dive, being thrown in the far end. They
They're
will be
just
able
trying
to
to get
touch
those
though, but
picks.
they're already people
And
down.
it seems like
This is-
PPS just wins the fight. Oh.
Yeah, it's a.
Oh, big anti coming through, getting 2. Huge EMP. Will he win this fight by himself? Oh, good boop, getting 2.
Oh, what a 2K coming through!
Make it a third!
Hammond from downtown. Will he be able to get the
has
third
to
pick
keep
though?
dodge.
No, it's just a,
Oh, he almost
he's
gets the
stalling
third!
now.
Oh my god, he's absolutely popping. And now 3 come back.
Making so much.
They just keep booping them. Oh my god,
What is
Oxidol
happening?
just not letting this happen.
Oh, Pumbio does
Oh,
the,
but
does the
Soundfire
beat
coming
though.
through.
Riptide
Oh,
coming
Riptide
through now.
gets
Does
picked up
get
instantly.
cancelled.
Oh my god.
It's still
Such a
very
close
even,
fight.
but now finally, Nordic Spectre.
What an EMP
Only
and,
winning
and
this
boot
fight. They
coming
are
through.
going to go for the contest problem.
They're
though.
still pushing forward though. They're just feeding at this point.
Oh, they are going to
Not
get
really
the quick
staggers.
respawns though.
But they are feeding. Oh, that was a very close fight. Oxenol just saying, I'm not losing this fight, we need to win this fight, and just absolutely dominates, getting that double with
Very
the
clutch
EMPs.
moment indeed.
And then denies most of the point with his bombs, putting the entire team out of position.
It looked
And
very
he almost has
dire.
another bomb.
It looked very dire for Nordic Spectre there. Until Oxenal came through with the 2K from downtown.
Oh,
No
Nano
one's
coming through
coming.
onto the Doomfist. Pushing forward.
We gotta pick with it.
Orisa Anti might
No,
be able to get the
picked off
takeoff on her.
instead.
That's a 1-for-1 trade. Say getting the Ash. Completely even fight. 4 on both sides. Oh, but Ordnance
getting the pick now.
breaking the balance,
But
but it's
gets
still
picked
so
off.
even. And Big Anti coming through to the Hog, denying him a lot of heals, using his Hog ult though.
Oh my, they're almost there.
They got the first tick.
now. It just...
And he's already
Anti
on
coming
60.
through, getting...
He's already on 70% on his next hamster ult. This is absolutely massive.
Bob coming in now. See if he can get the pick. Can he do something?
Really pulling out a few of those ults from PPS, but they also used a lot of ults. They got the first tick though.
Yeah, look at the ult economy of Nordic Spectre. 4 ults. That is big against the just the sound barrier.
Yeah. And the Mercy ult, technically. They almost got that anyway. I'd say that
Right.
Black Knuckles could probably get his ult quite fast, but just Oxenal getting his ult back in the same fight that he used his ult, that's absolutely massive. He's really doing well on this hammer.
Very strong, yeah.
See them push through here. Oh. Not getting used on the
Oh,
Doomfist
they
again,
get the
getting
pick on the
one.
2 supports now. Both ults.
No Mercy ult
the 2
coming
ults
through.
that they had.
And they're just getting all the
Immediately
picks
getting
necessary.
picked
Just
off.
Hammond for stall now. They don't have enough. They might come back with the Mercy ult in a bit, but might not be enough.
Keeps on stalling. Will it
Pump
be
gets
enough? I
shredded
don't think it
instantly.
will.
And that's it. Nordic Spectre taking second points after struggling so much on that first point to get against the double sniper. Big play coming in from Oxenal. It's probably play of the game, to be honest. Oh no, Yuna getting the 5k. I forgot, dude.
And the clutch hold. Sneaking from behind.
The 360 just for style. Oh, huge nano. I'm kind of torn in between Ordnance and Yuna on MVP because both of them seem like they're
on
carrying
DPS,
both
yeah.
their teams.
Yeah,
But
I feel very
honestly,
much the same.
Just because of that last play, I feel like Oxenal is tank MVP now. Just because of that last
yeah,
play.
just getting the edge over.
Capped the point pretty much. Copied.
No, he definitely clutched out.
But the EMP was
2K,
also
that's like-
massive, and so was the anti. So you can't really take away the value of what the Sombra and the Ana did. But I feel like that double boop really did save them there. So that was a very big play coming in from the Hammond, and Yuna just absolutely popping off. He's doing as much work as he can, but Ordnance is being very, very consistent. He's constantly getting picks. He's popping off occasionally. I feel like he's doing really well, to be honest.
Yeah.
So that is 2-0 to Nordic now. PPS really has to pick up their stuff now. They really have to win this next map. If not, they lose the game. So let's see, what's the next map again?
We're gonna head over to Rialto now.
Oh, Rialto, very interesting. Probably Orisa Hog, to be honest. Who would have guessed?
Maybe even the double sniper comp coming back. I could see it being played on especially on first point, with long sidelines once you've crossed the first 2 corners.
We'll see this. Probably double sniper. From what we've seen, PPS really likes their double sniper, so they're probably going to run that. But maybe Nordic Spectre is going to run their triple DPS on attack, which I can kind of see, but at the same time, you really want to run that Orisa Hog. So we're going to see what happens, to be honest. Just wait, maybe making some changes there.
Just making sure everyone's ready for the game to start.
Yeah.
So we have our MVP candidates for tank and DPS so far, but which
But
healers
supports
stood
is
out
kinda-
to you?
I don't know. Who is the Ana? Who is the Ana, dude? I'm forgetting.
What team?
I always forget the healers. For Nordic Spectre, because the antis were quite big coming in for Nordic Spectre with the Ana. I'm not gonna lie. Pump was also getting
Yeah, we
quite a
see-
few picks onto the Pharah. which I saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I feel like the antis were a lot bigger.
Right. Yeah, we've seen a lot of role swaps coming in for Nordic Spectre, so it's very hard to memorize who played who, because 4 or 5 people who played a different role on Lijiang Tower than they did here on Paris, which could be a very good thing. You know, we haven't seen much of them, and they and they are clearly not shying away from running ballsy comps like 4 DPS, putting the enemy team on the surprise, and switching up those roles really helps that surprise element.
Yeah, not many switches coming through. I don't think I've seen a single switch coming in from either sides. From either side. Sides. Oh my god, my grammar's so bad. So they feel confident with their players. I'm not sure about Nordic Spectre though. I think that's the only players they have. But clearly PPS has a few subs. So I don't know.
Yeah, Nordic Spectre right now.
Oh, there we go. There's a switch.
On the bench. Jonas coming on now for one hand. Yeah, let's see if that will make a difference.
Just waiting for PPS to be ready, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going on. Let's see who. I think it's Nordic is defending first. I think anyway. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Nordic's defending first anyway. Probably double sniper coming in from PPS. I'm not gonna lie. It seems like the preferred comp. So I feel like they're confident within it, and this is quite a good double sniper comp map. So
yeah,
we'll see how that goes anyway.
Yesterday, also a lot of Widow play on this map and a lot of Ashe play as well.
Yeah.
And PPS already showing that they're pretty confident, and in their double sniper play. Let's see if they will be now.
Ready for battle.
Torb coming through. Very interesting comp for to say the least anyway, coming in from Nordic.
Quad tank and Torb.
I can't tell if this is a piss take or if this is their actual comp. No, it's a piss take, it's a piss take. Come on. This can't be their actual comp.
Let's see. Hang on.
They're running Slambulance! They're gonna hold at spawn! Oh Jesus.
Oh no.
They're actually gonna hold at spawn.
They're actually gonna do this. With the pharmacy and the Widow on the other side. Will they do it?
Oh my.
Will they? Oh no.
They're gonna try hold at spawn.
I think they do give them a little bit of space though so far.
PPS running
but now the Rhine's going in.
Oh, they're holding at spawn! Oh, Sleep coming through onto the Lucio. Widow's trying to get those picks. Widow's not gonna get much value here, especially against Slambulance. They're just holding at spawn. This is devastating.
Some swaps coming through. Yeah, we see a Junkrat, we see a Hammond.
Oh no, not triple DPS, sorry. I didn't see the
so
they're running dive with the Junkrat, going to the high ground.
Yeah, and kill that Moira.
Oh, D.Va getting antied. Good bubble coming through, getting the anti away from the D.Va.
Yep.
And Hammond just trying to make space for the Fair and Junkrat to do their work. Fair high in the sky, gonna try again.
No.
Huge hook!
Getting pulled.
But D.Va getting demeched. Come on, get that Mercy! Huge! Oh, unlucky there. Oh no! Oh, I thought Hammond just jumped off the map there.
Great save from Black Knuckles. Almost all of the map.
Nah, I think it was a strategy so he could slam. Oh, Pick coming through onto my ult count, but he still gets pumped. And Pick still coming in for Nordic. They're just wasting as much time as possible.
Oh, Odin's getting the Pick and the Oxy. That's pretty huge.
That's gonna be a big Rift if it connects.
Oh no!
I'm having a bit of lag. I'm not gonna lie.
By Roadhog. Good play.
There we go. Sorry, I was just having a bit of lag. Oh, D.Va going for the Ana on high ground. Might get
Ryan v Ryan now. Black Knuckles is gonna win it.
Say getting taken down.
Yeah, and now the point is being pushed. Whole hog coming through now. Doesn't
They're
find
just
that
pushing
many
the
kills.
back. They're wasting as much time as possible. 2 minutes almost down already for PPS. Good Slambulance play, but oh my god!
Oh.
Absolutely insane!
Oh no, my
getting
ult
the
account is not
and just
having
stalling
it.
the points even more. And he just oh my god! Stop this man!
No. My ult
This
account!
is madness! This is madness!
He gets the 4K, no way!
This is absolute madness! No, stop this man!
Half of the
Why are you
team,
not able to kill him?
half of PPS was already pushing through when the card was still contested by
Finally
my
getting
ult
taken
account. And he gets the 4K, all the boops coming through.
I'm sorry, but that
I've
was
never
that
seen
was
that
like
before.
that was
What
like
a play.
that Overwatch League, the Overwatch World Cup clip with the agilities. That was like it, dude.
Oh,
he
yeah,
used the
yeah, yeah.
Sunfire and everything. Oh my god, dude, absolutely insane from my ult account. And they've already wasted 3 minutes, and they haven't even made it to the end yet. So now they can just push aggressive. Riptide coming through, might get picks, going through the top. Oh, gets the
gets
Moira.
action.
But
Oh,
Yuna!
Yuna!
Getting 3! They have to
We're
touch now, they have to
flying.
touch!
In
Oh, and they get the
style.
touch, nice! Huge coming in from Yuna. Absolutely huge bomb.
Yeah.
And the Ryan getting taken down, that's 4 down. They're just gonna have to back up and wait for the respawns. Huge bomb coming through.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Oh, absolutely
Oh,
devastating.
Sage
Oh no, Ryan.
in a bad
Oh,
position
no.
now, getting picked off. Meanwhile, Diva's getting hooked,
two.
but gets out
My ult
alive.
account wasn't able to get the boops. No.
PPS now pushing forward.
Nordic,
Trying to
Road
contest
Dogger's
that
pushing
card.
up too much.
Sai gets a pick again. Sai gets
They're probably just
second.
gonna try to get it to overtime, honestly. Oh, pushing up too
And there
aggressive.
you go. First point reached. And look at the ults on both sides.
It's completely even, pretty much.
Oh, Shatter coming through. Seishi.
Getting picks. They're staggering the diva. No, this is devastating. Oh, she's gonna stall point
no.
though. She's stalled point
There
though.
we go.
That's pretty decent.
See through the dragons.
And it's literally almost completely even. So we're just gonna see how this goes. Oh, my ult
Ulticon getting
picked off.
ambitious, but Jonas not having it.
Wanted to get more boots. Oh, Ryan getting picked off. They're just staggering themselves. They're overextending. They still have
The Rodar getting absolutely denied. Is on the run now, Piggy on the run. He falls into the
No.
water. Oh no, that's not a good look.
They're staggering themselves so hard. No, this is so bad.
They're getting
right now.
snowballed very hard, and they don't even have to press many
We're
buttons
also
for that.
invested to try to keep that diva alive.
Oh,
Rob's getting put through. Might get picked. Huge rip
Oh,
getting
so-
2. Still trying to stall this
great
out.
response from
Huge,
Sai,
getting a
picking up
3.
a 3K, and that's going to be the second point with 3 minutes left in the bank.
Even though they get almost full held on first point. That's really good time bang. Coming
A
up for
really
PPS.
strong second point there here for PPS, very dominant.
Yeah. I just can't get over that.
And Diva
quadruple
once
boost
again
go
out
boot.
of mech, gets killed now. A little bit of a stagger coming through.
Sonar seeing the Doomfist.
And right now
He
it's
gets
the Nordic
outside around the
Spectre
corner.
playing without a main tank.
Yeah,
Very interesting. Coming, you know.
Gonna push a little aggressive.
That means that
Stall point.
PPS, the Diva on the side of PPS is gonna have a free bomb.
Depending on where she throws it.
Oh, and Jonas gets the pick on the Oxy.
Good pick.
It's a
That's
really
the
good
main
pick.
tank. The main healer down. Diva bomb getting
it's
thrown.
coming
Might
through
get
now.
one. Oh, it gets
And
2!
a big
The fight
bomb
is-
again.
The fight is almost stabilized.
There
The
is a
bomb getting thrown in.
response.
Only
Coming
gets
through,
the
gets
Diva
the
man.
D-Mac. That's pretty good.
That's
I think you can pick
nice.
up the Baby
Oh!
Diva. No!
And Baby Diva gets the 1v1 win.
Pumpyo does get the
Huge
rest
shatter
on the
coming through,
side
getting
though.
the Zarya. Not able to
They need
follow
to
up
get
on the
those
Zarya.
picks now. The picks are coming in from Nordic Spectre. Ripfire coming through. Only gets
Getting one.
Reaper.
Oh, but Junkrat getting picked off. Then goes the Mercy. Oh my god, Oxenal, stop. What are you doing to them? You're a support. Calm yourself. Big plays coming in from the supports on Nordic, honestly.
Yeah. we even seen Ordnance
My ultimate is ready.
picking up the Ana instead of the Hanzo and still getting very good picks. This guy does not want to get off sniper.
Yeah.
Oh, Seishi getting the Kansai. Cannot be rest though. Big anti coming through now.
Getting the Hanzo as well. Both DPS coming down, going down
coming in
for
for
DPS.
Nordic now. Graviton search now
going
up for
very
Cole.
aggressive. Just trying to charge up his ult. Now they have to back up. They've just lost the player.
With a good graph, they can respond.
Yeah.
Looking like it's gonna be just backing up for now. We have the Nano and the Valkyrie on the side of PPS.
Jofus is back, so now it's an even fight.
A Reaper in trouble now. Oh!
Big stun coming
They're
through.
so close to the shield, but still gets picked up with
Try to
Jonas.
keep everyone alive. Sishi getting the pick. Oh!
Gets eaten!
Gets eaten! Huge
Oh!
grab!
What a play!
Absolutely
Going through
massive.
from the off tank, PPS.
Now it's a 6v4.
Pompeo gets the rest
Gonna
inside.
have to back up.
PPS looking good now, got 2 ults.
McCree going for the
Needs to
back
make
right
use
in.
of it.
Gets no one though, unlucky.
Bomb
And
comes
Bomb
through,
gets no
one.
value either. And the respawn's coming through for Nordic. Big
Yeah,
Anti getting both of the main
even fight
tanks.
so far, but Nordic has the respawn advantage.
Oh,
Jonas
Sishi getting picked
gets
off.
the pick and gets another
Shatter getting no
dragon.
one.
That's very impressive. Picks
Big
up a
charge.
3k, very good play. Meanwhile, Jonas
Both Rhines are
is
out of the
stuck
fight.
in the back, getting bullied by a tracer. And Jonas still getting picks.
Oh, Nana going onto the Rhine again. And it seems like PPS is going to capture this point.
Looks
If only Lucio could
most
poop on
likely.
this part of the map. If only. Oh, Ryan coming through to try to get that little bit more of stall. No.
Wow.
Capturing the point, but no time left, so that's going to be a bit devastating right there. Can't get over
What a
that
great
Lucio
end
play.
fight.
That was just Jesus. Oh my lord.
As soon as the graph gets eaten, PPS we're starting to look stronger and stronger in the team fight, and even though they get the picks, Pompio's there to get the res onto Black Knuckles, and eventually it's just a snowball until the end, till they get to the 3rd point. All 3 points captured, which is really good for PPS considering they almost lost on the first point.
First point. Yep.
And now we're gonna have to see if
Another slambulance.
another slambulance. Probably not though.
Yeah, it would be funny though. I kind of feel like Nordic isn't taking this seriously though, because you've seen my alt account has switched to every single role in this match. He's gone from playing Hammond to playing Pharah to playing Lucio. So it's very,
very
interesting.
flexible
Yuna
player,
is on
honestly.
main tank. Yuna is main tank when he was playing DPS. So it's very weird how they keep switching roles. Very strange.
It does
And
make him
seems like Nordic...
really hard to make him a candidate for MVP because he keeps on switching roles.
He's a MVP
Not
for
much
every
consistency there.
role. MVP for every role. Let's go. Oh, big anti getting the pick
Oh
on
wow,
Bastion.
Ordnance getting
And
the
the hook
first
might
pick
come
once
through.
again.
Oh,
Just get
But
rusted.
the rest coming through from Arsenal. Oh, a big hook, not being able to follow up. Ah, never mind, gets the mech. No shield either. Genji gets the pick onto the Hanzo, going very deep, very confident that he can get those picks. Oh, Rez coming from Pompeo, trying to get that Hanzo. Nice
Hawk taking
pull.
a dive.
Oh, but Genji is pushing in aggressive again. Still gets no one. They finally have the Bastion set up on point. That's going to be devastating. Nice pick. Genji going very deep, trying to get that ult. Gets picked off by Jonas.
Yeah, it's res though.
Good res. Small 6 of them is still there. They have that blade for this fight as well. But Ordnance does have
the
the nano,
supercharger.
so that's quite big as well.
And no defensive ultimate to counter it. It's just a matter of time before he pops it. He has it now. Fully pop
And he's gonna
it.
use it here probably.
Supercharge coming through now.
Let's
There
see
we
how
go.
big this can be. Oh, will he get
Even the
anyone though?
Transcendence coming through now.
He gets one. And the Baby Diva. Oh, that's quite big.
Big plays coming through.
Very nice.
They
They
kept
used
her.
all their ults though, except for Bastion. So that's gonna be a bit
Yep.
devastating.
Yeah, not looking
Orden's
so
popped
good
the
in the
nano.
ultimate
Did he pop the
economy.
nano on? I didn't notice who he popped the nano on.
On the May. Unfortunately, she fell victim to the
The Dragon
blade.
Blade. Oh.
Yeah.
He got that pick onto the Genji, so they're probably gonna push aggressive here. Bastion's still set up on point. Oh! Bastion runs into the dragons even though it wasn't on point. What are you doing? Oh, gets hooked instantly.
A great debate from Jonas. We get the pick on the My Ult account now. Gets hooked though, gets it out alive thanks to the heals from
Oh,
Pompeo.
huge hook coming through for PPS. Nice anti as well. Absolutely dominated. And Mercy trying to run away now, probably Genji as well. Oh, pulled in the air, but the Hog isn't there to get the follow up on the hook. Pulled in the air as well. Fortify
Oh,
gets
Harissa
baited.
taking a flight.
That's very good though. Have you noticed the Fortify got baited from the Orisa on PPS? So now the
Yeah.
next pull they do, they could get a hook. Oh, what? Where did the May go? Jesus Christ! Oh my lord!
May taking a flight after Arisa, following her lead.
I
Meanwhile,
didn't know
Jonas
that.
gets the pick on the My
Blade
Ult
coming
account
through
once again.
Gets one. We'll get two. Never mind. Gets hooked. Huge hook.
Yep.
And Bear's still in the backline though, getting the work done. Nano coming
Pompeo
onto the
gets
Orisa.
it.
Might get
Res.
value. Huge hook getting onto you.
Will they be able to kill Jonas?
Yeah.
Yes, they will. Karu also picked
And they will
off
get the
now.
Hog as well. And that's the front line gone. So they're gonna have to back up and reset for next fight.
Yep.
Struggling a bit more in this bridge part than they did on the first point. So that's going to be a bit of a setback, but they're still doing decent. They got a time bank of 3 minutes and they haven't even captured last point, so that's not bad. That Fair getting picked off. So does the Mercy rezzing. Good double.
It looks like Ordnance isn't the only good Hanzo they have on PPS's team. Yeah.
Absolutely. Genji going for the pick onto the Ana. Oh, Ana almost gets to sleep, but gets picked off by Seshi. Good sleep. Oh, but they still get the res off.
And now the ult
Gets
doesn't
no
come
one though.
through. Both
Big
tanks
freeze.
fully frozen.
He's gonna get 3. Absolute
Forcing Nordic
massive 3.
Spectre to retreat.
And they get
Very
the hook
good.
onto the Genji. Might get the pick. Nah, he gets it. He's able to get away, and he has Blade for next fight. So if he gets the damage boost,
Oh, he wants to go in now.
Oh, he gets Nano though. Gets 1.
Gets the 2, gets both
Gets
supports.
2. Both supports out. Gets 3.
Making it a
Will he get the
3K.
3rd? The 4th, I mean. I can't count. Pushing aggressive now. They just need to get that Orisa now so that she can't stall. Nice. And they can push through here. Oh, gets a headshot by Jonas. Big headshot. The
Nordic
Hog is
Spectre
never
not
with the
having a lot
Orisa.
of ults left. First the four ults on the side of DPS.
Hanzo gets nanoed. Will he be able to get value off that though?
Probably a lot of damage
Gets
coming through at
hooked.
least.
Oh! Doesn't get the hook
Oh.
kill, but never mind. That's both the DPS down and the Roadhog. Genji pushing up. He's anti though, big anti. And Reaper's pushing up, trying to get those blast picks. Get as many staggers as possible. Gets antied. They're trying to get that Mercy, going really deep for it. Oh, and Genji pushes up too much. Mercy run! And the Reaper does too. Staggering
Yep.
themselves real hard, trying to get those picks.
But they still
Stop trying to
they
get
still
played
got
the
the push on the
game.
payload, so it's kind of worth it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Only
And they
able
both
to
have movement
push for
abilities.
much farther once
Nice!
they win. The
Hook coming
big
through,
hook
getting the
coming
Ana.
through.
But the Ana on the Nordic side also gets picked off, but the rest comes
At
through.
Jonas
So,
getting a pick once again.
and both DPS are back in just in a
Oh,
second.
gets hooked now.
Nice pick.
Jonas back to spawn, not being able to be res, probably.
Nice
Meanwhile, a
hook,
lot of
another
ults.
great hook. Oh, Reaper gets left, but still gets the Roadhog.
Oh, what a pull!
But doesn't get anyone.
They do seem to
Genji getting
survive
two.
though.
And Nordic seems like they're just gonna take this with 2 minutes left. Nano gets used onto the Genji. Huge Nano, absolutely necessary. And that's 3 minutes pretty much. They almost have 3 minutes because the PPS didn't have any time. And if we see them struggle as much as they did in the first point, well, PPS anyway, then I don't feel like Nordic is going to lose this. So we'll see how this works anymore. Anyway, we might see the Slambulance again, but I feel like they're not going to do it again anyway. Let's see how this works.
We would like to see it again, though. Come on.
Yes, please, the boobs,
Right.
the boobs.
Slambulance, 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 slambulance,
I agree.
slambulance, slambulance. No,
Why would I want
too
the
bad.
Slambulance instead?
Seishi getting
Breaking it.
addicted to those nano
62.
blades. Instantly picks Genji again.
But we still got the Lucio.
We
Let's
still
go.
got the Lucio.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
And it seems like PPS is going to run the double sniper.
Once again, yeah, a triple sniper even, if you count ordnance.
Triple sniper with one tank. And the Doomfist.
Seishi's
anyway.
gonna have a field day on those. Sombra as well.
Yeah. That's going to be very fun for them. Especially with the
Yeah.
Nano Blade. Just a bunch of easy targets that can't escape. Literally none of them except for Doomfist can escape. Maybe Lucio. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, they've got the
Alright,
ride now though.
storming out of the gates. Lucio already lurking.
Sleeps
For some-
instantly put onto the ride. Nice bubble though. Stops the anti. Oh, huge
My
pick. My
ulti
ulti
count.
count. What are you doing? Why? Why are you out sniping
Taking
the
Zayat. Oh, almost. Like,
Oh,
almost
but
got
gets
pooped off
kicked
the
off.
edge, and Jonas gets
No
revenge.
mercy res. Nice anti coming onto the Lucio. Gets picked off. Hey, good job by the Sombra, bro. Great anti. And then the Ana battle begins.
Oh, Sai gets the
Oh.
pick on the Eunice. That's big. It's very big.
Oh, lag.
Gets the second pick. Now it's hacked. Has to retreat.
Sorry, I'm lagging, dude.
Picked off.
Be right back.
They're still pushing this point. They're
Yeah.
allowed to push this point pretty far now.
And it seems like they're gonna
Meanwhile,
try.
all the
get
sleep
the
and
nice
the
anti
anti-nade.
coming through. Ryan's on 1 health, but
Will
they're not
they be
able
able
to do
to
anything
follow
off
up
it.
on it? No, he
nice
gets
hack
healed
onto the
up.
Ryan, gets the pick onto the Tracer, starting to push forward as possible. He doesn't have the fade anymore.
Oh,
shit, I'm
pump.
lagging.
And now the blade's coming
Lag.
through with
Nice
a big shot
anti.
to follow it
Huge
up on.
shatter!
And that's
And the
gonna be a
blade comes
team
through as
wipe.
well.
That's gonna be a team
Barely getting
wipe
it
for
halfway.
Nordic Spectre. And some tactical crouching all around. With not even a single environmental kill from my ult account, man.
That's so sad. Pepe hands, dude. Pepe hands.
You heard it here, you heard it here, folks. Papa Hansen chat.
Yeah, I did. So sad. Very interesting. We'll see. I don't know if PPS will be able to hold. Honestly, I feel like they're probably gonna run the bunker, like the hard bunker on point again. That's what I feel anyway. Hopefully they run the Lucio
Probably.
for the boops.
I would
they're running
love to
the
see a Lucio.
Triple DPS with one Ana.
We do see Ephara, so that's a little bit of a boob opportunity. But that Lucio getting locked in by Pompeo now. Let's see what she can do.
Attackers incoming. in 30
Boops, boops. Oh, switching
Nothing
the Pharah
like a
onto
good
a brig.
environmental kill.
They're running May goats, so they might try hold spawn.
Mmm.
I feel like that's what they're. Yeah, they're gonna try
Interesting
hold spawn.
tactic. We haven't seen this before.
We've seen it with Slambulance. Let's see how it works with May goats. A very interesting match we're having here.
A triple DPS though coming out from Nordic Spectre, only with Ana.
Oh, and SC getting picked up instantly by my ult
And a
account.
big anti-nade.
And a big
all
anti.
all three supports.
And Jonas getting picked off instantly too. This just not as good as Slambulance. Big anti getting 4.
Oh
It's
no!
not Slambulance. No. Don't
It's
try it if
a
it's not
slaughterfest. Sai
They pushed up
immediately
too
got
late.
picked off, and it was all downhill from there for PPS. And now they're on the
They're
back foot.
switching to
It's
the
going to
Hammond
be
to
the
try
last
touch
fight.
faster. And the Ana almost has Nano. They almost have Nano Blade. If they charge this Nano Blade, it's just game over. You can just see this Genji. He's like so overconfident. He's just standing still all the time. Look at him.
Oh, Jonas gets up again my ult account though. That's pretty good. Ordnance now getting chased by Saishi. Does he get a
Huge
pick?
anti again, getting 3.
Oh, very big.
They've got the nano, but now they just need the blade. Oh, he might get frozen here.
Yeah,
Oh, he
Saishi in
gets slapped
trouble
as
now.
well.
All the stuns coming through on the Saishi, making sure he doesn't blade. Bumpio looking for the pick now on the Ana. Does he get
Oh,
it?
no! I wanted
oh.
the environmental.
Yuna escapes just about and gets to sleep on the Hammond. Who's probably gonna get hacked now.
Sombra's
No, he
gonna go for the MP. They're just waiting for that nano blade.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
6-man
that's
EMP!
all.
And the blade! That's gonna be
EMP in the
massive.
set.
That's massive. That's absolutely
Oh!
massive. He's gonna get another. He's gonna get 6. He got
That's the
6!
6th game!
Absolutely
It's
massive! What is this? Pump just got denied, dude. She had the sound barrier. Absolutely massive. Just a slaughter.
What? Oh, what a beautiful set of
It's either the
ultimates
6k
being
or
popped
the
there.
quadruple. Okay, I kind of wanted it to be the quadruple, I'm not gonna lie, but 6k is fine with me. Just, I feel like, just for that, the EMP should be like the biggest thing, I'm not gonna lie.
The whole team getting hacked and
I like the way he's
followed up with the
flicking.
slice
I like
and
the way
dice.
he's like flicking, like, oh yes, this is gonna make a big difference, flicking like this. I find that
16
so
Dragon
funny.
Blade kills with 6 Dragon Blades.
I'm not
That's
gonna
not
lie.
too bad.
That is massive. Oh, PPS,
That's almost-
they must
that's-
be, they're reliving the pain, dude. They're reliving
Yeah.
the pain.
Nordic
This
Spectre.
is like a nightmare. Always
DPS
the
are
nano
definitely
blade,
having
always.
flashbacks from last week now. And Nordic Spectre, they get the 3rd point, winning them the match. Of course, we're gonna have to play the 4th map still, but the win is already going to Nordic
So,
Spectre. GG.
DPS need to get this last one.
Yeah.
Very good DPS play coming in from Nordic Spectre, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Just PPS struggling, and they just don't like that nano blade. They don't like it at all.
You could say it's their kryptonite, really.
Yeah. Pretty much, to be honest.
They really like to run that
Double sniper.
Mercy and the Mercy Ana, which is of course
Vulnerable.
very strong
nano
but very
blade.
vulnerable with no supporting ultimates. And a Genji, you love to see it as Genji, as long as you don't get slapped, obviously.
Yeah. Absolutely. That is just massive. I can't believe how massive that was. The quadruple boop, then the sextuple. Just like, what are you supposed to do as PPS at that point? What are you supposed to do? Just like, you're getting team wiped from in every fight. There's no chance. Good
Nordic
play coming
Spectre
in from,
looking very strong.
both of them are PPS
so far. I think they were tired of their matches getting forwarded, to be honest.
Yeah.
And they're channeling all that anger out on PPS, and it really starts to it's really showing that Nordic is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, absolutely.
With the 3-0 already on.
Can't wait to ask
PPS.
PPS's captain. So, how's the trauma? How's the pain? So sad, honestly. They absolutely despise that nano blade, and I can sense it. They hate it with a passion. Pump just about in the range of the MP, so then they didn't get the sound barrier off. I'm not sure if it would have
Yeah,
done
that
much,
was huge
much of
as
a
well,
difference, but
The whole team got EMP'd, no abilities. All just sitting ducks, and that's the perfect opportunity for you to pop your nano blade and getting an absolute team kill.
very big.
Yeah. And once
gonna
again,
see
it's
now.
from a new DPS player, Saishi, who we seen on support and other things
Yeah.
earlier. Now
They just keep
stepping up.
switching their
Everybody
roles.
wants this DPS MVP award.
It's so hard.
Everyone's looking
it's so
for it.
hard to choose. It's so hard.
Ordnance is doing well. Jonas is getting picks. Zed Mayor
Judah.
Tag is also really strong. Eunice proving himself on the first point, and Saishi just getting
the
6K.
sextuple. Yeah.
It is unbelievable. We
How are we
have
supposed to
more
choose?
MVP candidates than we had yesterday, and it was already impossible to choose yesterday.
This is just a pain. I can't. It's a pain. How are we supposed to choose?
Nordic Spectre, even a fear in the eyes of casters.
Yeah. Absolutely. They're trolling us at this point.
Alright, let's see.
Again.
Yep. Captain Optimus, watching from the sidelines for this match
Getting
now,
mad
but
at the
stepping
fact
in
they-
for the fourth map.
The defensive alts. It's gonna show him how it's done.
Yeah. So, we've talked about a lot about standout DPS performances, but throughout this match, what are the MVP for the tanks so far?
For the tanks, I don't know.
Mhm.
I still kind of stand with Oxenal with that Hammond play.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
Paris
know.
clutch.
Yeah, I feel like he really proved himself, but at the same time, Black
Mhm.
Knuckles was getting really good pulls. He was doing really well on that
Yep.
Orisa. He was
Very
just
consistent.
showing, yeah, very good
And
play.
I want to add,
He's been playing
let's
tank
see,
the entire time.
probably gonna kind of butcher it, but Wai Chi. You know how much I'm a fan of negating
diva
ultimates, and the grab is possibly the biggest ult you can deny as a diva player, and him eating that ult changed the fight, and got them
Yeah,
all the way to the
absolutely
third
massive.
point. So also very big, very clutch moment, and also very very solid performance so far. One of the more consistent people we've seen this map, role-wise, always sticking to the off tank, or most of the time at least, with the Hog, Zarya, occasionally the Diva. So yeah.
Keep like it's so hard to focus on who the Ana is because there's just so many things happening. It's just insane. Who is the Ana for Nordic Spectre again? I keep forgetting, dude. It's like
This map it was Eunice.
He was doing quite
for
well.
for a bit, not
The
entire way.
last part, at the last part, he was getting very big antis, very
Yeah.
big antis.
Yeah.
Doing really well on that Ana.
Yeah.
Are you sure it was Eunice? I'm not sure if it was Eunice on the last part.
I checked.
Okay,
It's
okay.
Eunice.
Yeah, that was absolutely big, and like carried it quite a bit with the antis, honestly. And then the EMP also was huge. Like
Mhm.
everything fit perfectly, and to be honest, very
Yeah.
big plays.
Just a matter of time before we get on with Blizzard Roll, the
I think
fourth
he's having a
map.
few glitches. Okay, I think we're doing this then.
Just in case if you're tuning in right now, the match is already won by Nordic Spectre. They're 3-0
Just playing a fourth
in
map.
the lead, and we're just playing for the fourth map now.
Yeah.
Welcome to
Orisa hog. Orisa hog. Orisa hog.
Oh,
Initiating
See how this works anyway?
yeah.
Probably double sniper coming through, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is a decent double sniper map, so
Yeah.
PPS might run it. And
But
also
where
the
there is
Nanoblade map,
double sniper,
so-
there's also Nanoblade.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for PPS to die eternally because of the Nanoblades.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah. It's gonna be a pain for them. They haven't felt pain yet. We'll see how this goes anyway.
ready for battle.
Yep, once again, triple snipes. Now coming in from Nordic Spectre.
No, very
I
interesting.
didn't
I don't
really
think we've
expect
seen them.
that.
We haven't seen them run triple snipes, so very interesting.
No. Oh, let's see. Eunice swaps off now onto the May. Very interesting comp so far.
Yep. May with a widow.
It's easier for Widow to headshot them if they're standing still.
Fair
Oh,
dude.
Eunice. Jumping over to the Symmetra, we might see a cheeky teleporter now.
Attackers incoming.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go high ground and around, or maybe just all the way around. See how this is anyway. You're just looking for the pick onto the high ground, there's no one standing there.
Nope.
Seems like they're walling it off. Eunice going onto the high ground now himself. Going full rights. Zen is kind of behind, so they could have gotten the pick there. Oh, well,
Ooh.
doesn't catch anyone off though.
A little early.
Eunice is going all the way around, so he's gonna try to get that pick from behind. Lining up a shot. Oh, and he misses a little on Hanzo! Be careful, he's gonna get headshot by the Hanzo.
Eunice getting stunned and immediately killed off by Black Knuckles. Bear's destroyed now and the forced retreat.
Oh, not Eunice, sorry, I thought
Charge
Eunice
coming
was
in now.
playing.
Oh, gets frozen just in time by Ordnance.
Good ordnance. Sorry, I thought Eunice was playing Widow. I'm dumb. It's my account, my alt account. He went for the flank on the Widow, and he kind of got cut out because he missed a shot. So that was kind of unlucky.
Yeah.
Resets for the next fight. The Widow flank doesn't seem to work out, so they're switching to the Genji, and they're gonna charge up that Nano Blade. They already have Nano though, so he's gonna have to either pop Nano now, or just charge the blade as fast as possible.
And this time it's
Falling
Seishi
them off the next
on the
phase.
Ana.
Zen is so
Giving
far
the
behind.
Nano Blade instead of receiving it. Hanzo now coming through. And Ryan
Zen is-
and May both being rolled off with a very clever wall coming through.
Zarya getting
Still
nanoed.
starting to come through for Black Knuckles. And Jonas picking up the kills.
Huge.
Very nice.
Their Zen wasn't with them the entire fight, so I don't know if that's just Zen lagging or miscommunication. That's,
I think
yep,
it's
that's
Zen-
Zen lagging.
Yep.
Zen lagging, yeah. He was kind of just walking into wall, so
Column Z major lag.
yeah. Okay, stop, please. No, stop. I don't approve of this.
Alright.
I'm sorry to anyone listening. I really am.
I had to do
Let's
it. You know I
just-
had to.
No, why, Ruben? Why do you do this every time?
It's not every time.
Yeah, you do. You always try doing those cringy jokes. Don't lie to yourself. We're just gonna have to wait a
They're
minute for
called
it to come back.
puns and they're funny to some people. Alright. Let's just
That's
wait
gonna be
out
very
and-
bad though, because they just lost that alt charge, so it's gonna be very bad.
Yeah, I think it was around 70.
They get
That's
5
not-
minutes. I'm guessing then. Will they have to
And with-
forcibly give it up?
Just over 2 minutes on the clock. They might be able to do get one Transcendence out if needed.
Might have to give the map by default to PPS. Oh, I think he joined back. There we go. I think we're good to go now.
Right. It's just a matter of time before we
Lag.
continue. And so far a really good hold from PPS. ults do need to start coming in now, but a few ults being popped and very well handled by PPS by countering it with very little ults of themselves. And even if they use the ults, they get them back quite quickly. Beginning of the fight, Jonas popped his dragons and now already has 64% of his new dragon.
We shouldn't
Which
have
is
used
quite
that
good.
nano just because of the fact that the Genji now has his blade in a bit, and the Ana's only on 2%, so they're gonna have to wait quite a bit for that nano blade, and that's their main win condition. And by that time, I feel like Pump might have her ult, so we're just gonna have to see that. Let's see how this works out anyway. They've lost the trans capability though, so they might not get it this one just because of the wall, denying them a lot of the ult charge that they could get with Zen. May waiting for the wall. Oh, turns around.
Oh,
coming through, but
nice
it's kinda
wall
an
coming
awkward
through.
wall. Oh,
And a
they
big
get
heal
antied.
coming through.
Benji in the back line gets killed. Huge shot.
But Jonas, very good. Once again on that Hanzo. Decimating
Getting the entire
team.
back line. He's just going for the flank, getting 3.
Getting
Absolutely
3
massive.
picks.
What a charge, getting him all the way out. Oh my lord. And that's just gonna be a hard reset. And Zen, he's now switched to Lucio, so now he has no chance of getting his ult pretty much. This is very unlucky.
Though they do have the
They
nano
almost have
blade
that
coming
nano blade.
up with a grab as well.
And the mail. They have to use it now though because Pump might get her ult if they don't do it now.
Yep.
So we'll see how this is anyway.
No EMP to counter the ult now.
Oh, and they're going for it.
And there it is.
Gets
a
2.
2k.
Gets 3.
3k,
Gets 4.
make it a 4.
It's just a nightmare. It's never-ending nightmare for them. Oh. No, okay, I thought that
But
maybe
as you
they
can
could
see,
beat
all the
them.
ults being popped. That may be a bit too much.
But at least they
with
captured
5
point, I
ults being
guess.
popped
And the
now.
other team used a lot of ults. They only have 2 left, so I guess it's a bit worth. But at the same time, you did overuse the ults. Genji kind of overextending, might get picked off. Oh no, just manages to get out.
Probably used the ult to switch off onto the Pharah now.
They don't have the Mercy though, so the Hanzo can take out the Pharah.
Yep.
Depending on if the Ana can hit the shots to the Pharah anyway. Trying to get as many shots as possible. Lucio getting picked off instantly. That's a very big pick. Lucio just not getting that much ult charge, to be honest. Now they're just working for another Nano Blade. Halfway there already. They're trying to get as much poke damage as possible. Zarya full charge, just absolutely shredding the barriers. Big wall coming through, separating the Rhine from his backline. Not really able to get the value though. Nice! Big Raj getting 1. Pretty much sets up the kill for the Pharah. May just
Both
stalling
tanks
out
out of the
points as much
fight.
as possible. Mercy gets the pick
the one
onto
hand.
Yuna!
Shatter coming through now,
Shatter.
that's very big. That's gonna rack up the kills. Sending everybody back to the spawn.
Good staggers anyway, but not really necessary.
By the time everyone respawns on the last
might
bit
get the
of
pick
the...
onto the Orisa as well. 1 health and anti.
And the Genji Blade
Nano
coming
Blade
in
through.
spawn, pulling them all
Will he get anyone
back.
now? He gets 1? Only 1, and they're holding them in spawn. What is
Puppy
this?
does get the pick down on my ult account. Very nice pick.
They're feeding.
Arsenal is in a tough spot right now. Literally
Knuckles
in
getting
the
a double.
corner. Backs to the wall.
Oh my god, gets to sleep onto the Zen, trying to get the pick. Rip Ana, is gonna get shredded, dude.
Yeah,
All
Seishi
the
back to
abilities.
spawn, which is not that far. And
Got a
Orleans
bit of ult charge off it though.
does survive the surprise Pharah attack.
Got a few ults coming online for both teams. Hanzo ult getting
Hanzo coming
used,
through,
splitting up
separating the team,
tanks.
splitting the team, yeah.
Not getting much value though.
Oh, big slab
Big
coming through,
slab.
puts down 3. And a big stun! Wow, that was a really nice stun
They're all
coming
getting
through.
invested, getting
It
no
will
one. Mercy
be
gets the
enough.
Pharah.
I think there was a quad
big picks.
stun, if I recall correctly, from Orleans. I think that was a really good stun.
Let's get you back
Yeah.
in the fight.
Did you see the Orisa breaking the rails? He's gonna try to look for a boop. Watch.
Oh yes. More environmental kills, please.
Please. That's all he
Right.
wants.
5 volts now on the side of DPS. Will they be able to do something with it?
Oh,
Dragon
Hanzo's
coming
getting
in.
used, splitting up the team. Good pull.
Oh.
Doesn't get any value though. Oh, there we
Yes,
go.
it
Gets
does.
the
Gets
Zarya.
Carwo. Just
Spoke
in
too
the
early.
tail of the dragon.
And then now they're just backing up, waiting for the resets. Be
Yeah.
careful. Watch for
They
the
got
pulls.
that guy. Pumpyo making a wise decision and swap to the Zen. Getting at
Now
least
has
one
the trap.
defensive ult for that Nano Blade.
But they have the grab, so even if they get the grab in, he can just one-shot combo people in it. So that's gonna be a pain. They just have to make sure they get the
Will
squishies
it be
and grab
enough?
as well.
That's the question. Anti getting blocked.
Might be a big McCree high noon.
Oh,
gets
kills
one.
now coming in for
Ryan getting taken down
PPS.
as well,
Carwo in the back, trying to take out a few people. Jonas having none of it.
30
Headshots
seconds
him
left.
down.
They're gonna have to make their way to the points fast. Yuna getting the pick
Oh,
onto
Jonas
Jonas.
gets
Rez is probably gonna come through though.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So we have
Wait up.
Eunice and Jonas, both on the Hanzo. That's a nice coincidence. Ooh, gets the pick on the Ordnance. That's very big.
Nice. Yunus getting the consistent picks. They're probably gonna use Nano Blade here.
Yep. It's the last fight coming up. And
Wait for that
Anti
grab.
coming through now.
Grab getting the Mercy. And
No!
Pump
ult
trying to
being
save
pumped.
the ult, but didn't get healed. Now they're just gonna Nano Blade for free.
Oh,
Oh no, the
no!
Nano doesn't get onto the Genji. No, it's only points. Just the
Oh,
two
Mr. Cena.
DPSs. Will they make
The
it?
desperation
Oh, will
transcend
Pump
is
make
not
it?
coming through. Doesn't get there in
No.
time.
And they
Yeah,
get there
the-
on overtime.
Score.
The graph only getting the supports.
But still big because Pump wanted to keep that ult for the Nano Blade, so didn't
Mhm.
use the Transcendence, but wasn't getting
Yeah.
killed by the Mercy, so still died. That was
Yeah.
very unlucky.
Yeah, very unlucky indeed. And
Probably a bunker comp. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen.
slam you now.
Please. Hold their
Imagine
spawn
holding
again.
them in spawn on Blizzard World. It's actually one of the more acceptable maps to spawn camp on, but I still wouldn't
Yep.
advise it.
Ready for battle.
Alright, what are we seeing? Stone Cold Bunker coming through for Nordic Spectre with that Mei and Hanzo.
Hanzo.
Attackers incoming.
And it
Might be
looks
fake.
like BPS has had enough of the Nano Blades and wants to get one of their own. Yeah.
So yeah, that works out for them.
Yeah. Alright, Ordnance on the Genjin. Triple DPS, probably not. Black Knuckles will switch to the Orisa? Yes, to the Orisa, staying Orisa, going Orisa Hawk now instead of a bit more Brawl.
Yeah. Oh, huge
Ooh,
pick
an
coming
Oxy.
onto the Ashe instantly. That's gonna be a big stagger. God damn it, stagger, and they can't get the res because they don't have a Mercy. That's
Nope.
big, kid.
Two very big healers, but no res.
Ordnance going for the flank, trying to get as much ult charge as possible. Big anti
Oh,
coming through,
what an
getting four.
anti! Coming
And
through, yeah.
they're able to follow up with the picks.
Yeah,
Ordnance
now
still
it's
behind them
just
though.
now
Gets
they just
found
have
out.
to retreat and they have to retreat fast.
Oh,
Ordnance
he
gets the
gets
pick on my ult
my
account.
ult account.
That's
But he's getting
very
chased by a
good.
Mei. The demon's chasing the Genji. Oh! But he gets the Mei! Mei overestimating the
Ordnance.
amount of power that he has.
And if BPS comes back quickly now, they might be able to have a little of an edge on this fight.
Yeah. Nordic Spectre giving them a bit more space, letting them come in a bit because they're scared of their numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, pull coming through. Gets the hook onto the hog. Will they get him though? Oh, just about gets him.
Hog's being traded right now.
Down. But Genji's probably gonna get picked off as well. Oh, never mind.
No, he survives it. Gets out again.
And down. Even numbers. Oh, but Jonas getting the
Jonas.
picks. So is Eunice
Jonas
though.
and Junis. Both Hanzos going toe to toe, and
Jesus,
Jonas
stop.
wins it.
Stop this man.
Seishi finally
much.
putting an end to it. After the 3K,
Good fight
from
win.
Jonas.
Trans coming through though, so now they have the free Nano Blade unless Seshi gets his absolute like he just starts popping off and gets his ult instantly.
Or a very big sleep for my ult account.
Oh, I'd love to see that. Dude.
We've seen him do more craziest things. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Pump getting picked off instantly. That's gonna stagger the Nano Blade.
Oh,
They're gonna have to wait
no.
another 20 seconds for that.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot of time off the clock and
Yeah.
time that they do have now, but they need to spare up. They
Oh
need
my
it
god,
later.
and then they got one-handed. That's a big pick coming in from Eunice. These are huge staggers. Both supports are constantly getting staggered. Nano Blade gets used
Oh,
though.
there's another.
Oh,
Gets the save!
And he got it over! Jonas still getting the pick onto the Orisa though. Stop this man! He's popping off on support.
Oh,
Why
no.
is this a thing? Nano coming through onto the maid. This is
The
absolutely
Nano Maid,
insane.
absolutely disgusting. My ult count lives on 5 HP,
Oh.
getting picked off by Black Knuckles.
Huge ult coming in through the coming in for the May.
Oh my.
Stop.
We
this
called
man.
it.
My ult
We
account
called
is just
it.
popping off. He's just showing who the best support is. He can play every role. Jesus. He pops off on every
Everyone in
role.
Nordic Spectre seems like they can play every role so far.
Yeah. Even the guy that's lagging, dude. What is this?
Ironic that
This
the
is the
guy who
last
lagged
push.
out in the 4th game got a sextuple kill in the match before that.
Yeah.
Alright. Nice wall coming through now. Chopping over to
Bongo's
the right
getting
side.
used. Nordic
Supercharger
does have
being
the ult,
dropped down now.
the ult advantage. I feel like they're waiting it out.
And
Oh,
Seshi
Seshi
once
getting the
again
pick onto
getting the
Ordnance.
first
They have
pick.
to push forward. Oh my god, Seshi, stop! You're a support! What is it with your support line popping off? And the oh my god, Seshi getting the triple and Eunice.
Oh,
They just
no.
split the team in half. They just split the team in half.
No one's gonna be
Took free a
there
bit.
able to touch the point, I think.
Ordnance might be able to make it. Nah, doesn't make it in time.
Ordnance very close, but doesn't get it.
4-0
4-0.
to Nordic. Oh my god, I need
well
to
played.
ask Nordic so many
Congratulations.
questions. Big plays coming in for from Nordic.
Play of the game.
We can basically call them Flex FC now, because that was... They play everything. Everyone plays everything. And
Not even
even with the freeze, still gets a 5k. Great job from our
Absolutely massive. Okay, now we're just gonna wait for the captains. Just dominant DPS play, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like Nordic really already knew their strategy coming into this. They knew what they want to run, and I felt like PPS kind of had their strategy. They wanted to run the double snipes constantly, but that kind of got thrown out because of how like badly it was going for them. So then it was just like they were kind of just throwing everything around and throwing out ideas, but I don't feel like it was working for them.
Nordic, with a very strong victory, and I think the element of surprise played a big part here as well, because we haven't seen much from Nordic in the Blackwatch tower competition so far, and so we had no idea about the Slamulence, and had no idea about the flexibility and the hero and the deep hero pool from all of the players. And yeah, I would really like to speak both captains about this now. Very exciting match to watch. We've seen a lot of clutch plays, mostly from Nordic Spectre, but also a lot of PPS players popping off. Really nice to see.
That's Nordic
Hello?
Spectre's captain, I'm guessing.
Oh,
Hello.
That's
Chocola, yeah. How's it going, B?
So everyone on your team is just a hard flex, I'm guessing. Just
I think we were
everyone.
memeing for most of it, to be honest, but yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. I called it.
Alright. We're gonna save
Very
our
good
questions
players, honestly.
for when the other captain comes in. But
Okay,
yeah.
of course, first of all, congratulations on the win.
Oh, thank you.
4-0 must feel nice.
I saw the clip of the 6-man Genji. Gotta say, was some pretty fucking hype casting, man.
Dude,
Well, it was
my alt account
probably
is just-
mostly screaming.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I mean. Pretty hype.
yeah.
That was our comms for most of it, to be honest.
Well,
Now we're just waiting for Optimus, I'm guessing.
Yosh yosh.
yeah. All right. Let's see. Any updates on if he's joining?
I think
don't
he's.
see
I think
him
his
in the
team
lobby.
chat is broken. That's why I think his group chat is broken.
There he is.
Oh no. The Nano Blade is one nightmare.
Big blade.
All right. Hang on. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's broken, his group chat, so we might have to make a party with him. Oh, there we
Oh,
go.
there he is.
Optimus.
Oh, here he is.
Hello,
Hello.
Optimus. So, Nordic Spectre and PPS. First of all, GG. Great game. Lots of really nice moments from both sides, but of course the 4-0 win for Nordic Spectre. Congratulations on that.
Yeah.
How does it? Let's see.
Do you want me to ask the first question, or?
Yeah. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'm sorry, but I have to say this, Optimus. The nightmare. What does it feel like playing against the Nano Genji again? Is it just like, are you traumatized now because of it?
This meta, man. No, it's like
the
it's not
EMP.
just Nano Blade. You still have to be able to execute it, so it's fair play to them to be able to execute it well. Against PDM, we knew they could because obviously we know them and we're friends and we shoot them all the time, so we knew that they could do it. So it's still respect to them for being able to actually put it off effectively every time, and especially that one on Mialto, which like 6 so.
Yeah. Another thing, did you guys came into here, you guys wanted to run that double snipes a lot, I saw. Is that just like your strong suit, is that why? For PPS?
Of course, sorry, I don't know if you were talking to me.
We're running
It
double
has to
sniper
do-
much B.
It wasn't as much as we like. Traditionally, we would normally run it. Kits today, obviously, the last time you saw him was actually playing support, but he was also playing DPS today because one of our DPS unfortunately couldn't play the first maps. So double sniper has always been good for us, and like even back in CGL when we competed, when Goats was meta,
Yeah.
we always favoured DPS comps, which was double sniper. So we were traditionally very good at it, so we played to our strengths as much as we could, but just unfortunately on the day it was just a really bad day I think for a few players over a couple of maps, and Nordic Spectre played extremely well, but I still have to think if we'd won that Paris map it would have been a completely different series.
That was
Yeah.
a funny map for us, man.
Yeah.
When I was at the Mega's ball, I said push 8 times. No one was pushing in, so I just screamed into the
That
fucking
double
mic.
boop was huge.
Oh, that was juicy, man.
That was
Really
huge.
close.
They're a good
Big
player,
MP
honestly.
though, to be honest.
Just,
When
I
got
feel like
it.
everyone on your team played DPS, so it's gonna be so difficult picking MVP.
I did.
Like, why did you
I
have to
can't
do
play
this to us?
DPS for shit, man.
Yeah, but why did you have to make everyone? Why did you tell everyone to play DPS on your team? It's so difficult to pick an
Oh,
MVP
you
now.
mean on Nordic on Lijiang? That was an accident. Well, I was like, go triple DPS. Next thing
No.
I roll out
I
a
mean
four.
like everyone on your team has played DPS except for you. Like everyone has played DPS in their own time. So it's difficult to pick an MVP because you guys
Yeah, I
kept
can
switching
see that.
DPS players.
Yeah, we got 7 nominees now. It's a bit
We have
difficult.
two
so
set
bad.
for the match. I think it was meant to be Eunice and Zimea, but Stacey was just like, nah, I'm gonna play DPS, and well, 6k blade. I guess doesn't matter who's on DPS, does it?
I guess that worked. Okay.
Um,
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a few. Let's see.
MVPs. Do you guys know any MVPs on each side? Like, do you think do you have
yeah,
any
yeah.
thoughts of MVPs? So like, we'll go for a Nordic first. Who do you think was MVP on PPS?
On their team,
Just
I
any
don't know
like
who the
on every
Hanzo
role. It
was
doesn't really matter.
on Blizzard World, but I know he annoyed us
Oh,
a bit
Jonas.
with the flanks, man.
Fair.
Yeah.
What about you, PPS? This is gonna be difficult. I understand.
Is Kits here? Because Kits could answer for me because he played.
Nordic Spectre.
Okay, yeah. I'll let Kits answer this one because he was a player.
Probably Eunice. He was a very big pain.
Oh, okay.
Like on every map, he was doing his
Right.
role right. So
Eunice and
Fair
Jonas. It's a very fun Hanzo matchup to see throughout the match. It happened a couple of times also on Blizzard World as well. Very fun to watch. It was a great match to watch. Really, a lot of clutch moments and amazing ults on the side of Nordic Spectre and PPS. A very I would say almost everyone on the side of PPS was consistent and not playing badly. Not making a lot of mistakes, playing pretty well. Unfortunately, losing for I personally wasn't expecting the 4-0.
It was
Yeah.
close
Yeah.
from the score
That's
looks, to be
close.
honest. So
Oh well.
Not wrong.
I'm still gonna. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
have
think
any
of
more
a question,
questions.
but I still gotta process everything that happened. So I don't think I will
Yeah.
come with a question right now.
Jesus Christ, and the quadruple boop. It's just such a oh god.
oh god, that map was
That
so
must
funny.
have been such a pain for you guys.
That
for
map was
PPS,
actually so
'cause
funny.
You guys pushed up. You guys pushed up, and then like everyone just got booped off. They tried to go into point. That's so sad. Yeah.
Yeah, how do they feel like? What were the comms like? When the Lucio just started to throw
Yeah, for
everyone off the
PPS.
map.
So were the comms like? Yeah, we're just gonna ask Ordnance because clearly Optimus wouldn't know that. So
so,
Ordnance,
like,
what were the comms like?
I guess like we kind of thought we'd already won the fight.
Mhm.
So our shot caller just stopped talking. So then like
Right.
Lucio kept booping us off. So every time it happened, it was just like kind of oh.
Right. Yeah, it was a very
And then he
unexpected
called for the
clutch.
soundfire.
Yeah.
Lucio wasted another minute of your time, so that was very good for you guys, but quite good boops. I don't really have any more questions, so I don't know about you.
No, me neither.
Okay. Well,
Just one more time.
again.
Thank you very much for the game.
Yeah. Good job.
It was crazy
Great
to watch, amazing to cast, and GG for both teams.
Yosh,
Yeah,
yosh.
GG.
GG. Was the fun. GG.
See you guys later.